Hello everyone and welcome to my Audra Insider 24 update channel. Warning. Noah's shocking memory loss leads him to believe that he is still with Audra. Updates and spoilers for the young and the restless suggest that Noah Newman, Lucas Adams, may experience memory loss and wake up believing he is still with Audra Charles, Zuleika Silva. Is it possible that the show is getting ready for a dramatic romantic turn that will completely change the story and possibly lead to a Audra reconciliation? It's the perfect time for a new actor and a new start. With Lucas Adams stepping into the shoes of Noah, we have an exciting chance for a fresh start. By showing Noah wrapped in bandages following his car accident, Audra appears to be fully behind this novel idea. This transformation will undoubtedly clarify his new appearance after surgery on his face and skull, and it may even pave the way for a storyline involving partial amnesia. Noah clearly had a lot of head trauma, which raises the possibility of brain damage. This is a major concern for Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, and Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, and fans ought to be concerned about it as well. Although Noah's relationship with Audra was toxic, what if he doesn't recall their breakup? What if Noah wakes up with some memory loss and can't remember why they broke up or what caused it? According to Sharon's remarks in the episode that aired on October 15th, Aline Jaiwan, Kelsey Wang, who still appears to be in a relationship with him, may end their relationship as a result of this. It's possible that Noah won't even remember Ali, which could mean that they'll split up soon. He may erroneously believe he is still involved with Audra because he has forgotten about the past few years. Fans of Audra may be aware that Noah once had a relationship with Audra that was not only passionate but also rather toxic and difficult to end. After years of their breakup, Audra informed Noah that she had miscarried his child. Audra had a miscarriage with Noah's child, but she didn't tell Noah about it until much later after they broke up. The main point is that Noah and Audra have a tangled past that may come back to light when Lucas Adams plays the new Noah Newman. The young and the restless spoilers have dropped nitpicky hints about this. Therefore, creating the impression that Noah and Audra's relationship is still going strong is an excellent strategy for rekindling it. If Noah's memory loss plotline is coming up, this scenario could happen, so keep an eye out for any stunning updates. Catch up on everything that is going on right now with Audra. The young and the restless spoilers, news, and updates can be found here frequently. A new Noah, a new era. Lucas Adams provides a different point of view. The young and the restless made a bold creative move when they cast Lucas Adams in the role of Noah Newman. Adams brings a raw intensity that makes him ideal for a story about trauma, identity, and the fragility of memory. He is known for his emotional depth and nuanced performances on Days of Our Lives. After a near-fatal car crash, viewers were shown Noah covered in bandages, recovering from extensive facial and skull surgery. The show quickly established his arrival as a major reset. In addition to providing a logical explanation for Noah's new appearance, this visual transformation also lays the groundwork for an amnesia storyline that feels both natural and dramatically satisfying. The creative team at Audra seems determined to create a Noah who is more tortured, complicated, and psychologically layered than ever before. Noah has lived somewhat in the shadow of his parents, Sharon Case, and Nick, Joshua Morrow. While struggling to define his own identity, he has served as the family's emotional anchor and frequently served as a mediator. Now, with a traumatic brain injury that could alter his perception of reality, Noah's storyline finally positions him at the heart of a major emotional storm. The medical facts, memory loss and brain trauma after the crash, Noah's condition is dire. One of the most unpredictable injuries is head trauma, and soap operas have long used amnesia to explore lost love, regret, and redemption. However, Audr's approach appears to be more psychological and grounded than dramatic. Doctors warn Sharon and Nick that Noah may experience temporary or even selective memory loss following skull and face surgery. This means that Noah may remember some parts of his life but not others. This opens up extraordinary dramatic possibilities for a character like Noah, whose emotional journey has been marked by heartbreak and self-doubt. What if he doesn't remember Audra's breakup but remembers his time with her? In his muddled head, what if their love story never ended? The gut-wrenching twist of how he could wake up in a hospital room, call for Audra, and not even recognize his current girlfriend, Ali Nguyen, Kelsey Wang, instantly raises the emotional stakes for everyone involved. Not only does this new medical development have an effect on Noah, but it also has an impact on other storylines. Sharon will be thrust into yet another mother's nightmare, her emotions still raw from her children's past traumas. Nick will have to choose between shielding his son from emotional manipulation and safeguarding his son's fragile mind. Naturally, Audra will find herself at a moral and emotional crossroads. Will she take advantage of Noah's confusion to rekindle their relationship, or will she leave for his sake? The ghost of a toxic love, revisiting Noah and Audra's past. The Noah and Audra romance, which was affectionately dubbed Naudra by fans, was a ferocious but volatile union that exploded and burst. Despite the fact that their chemistry was undeniable, their relationship was marred by deceit, lust, and emotional conflict. Ambitious and complex Audra frequently put her career and instincts for survival ahead of emotional vulnerability. On the other hand, Noah was looking for genuineness and connection, and their mismatch eventually resulted in heartbreak. However, in typical soap opera fashion, their breakup did not completely destroy their bond. Even after Noah moved on from Ali, there were still hints that he wasn't over Audra completely. Audra, who had miscarried Noah's child but chose not to tell him until years after their breakup, carried a deep, secret pain. Their entire relationship was reframed by this revelation. Would he have known? Would he have kept coming? Would they have attempted to fix what was damaged? Now that Noah has lost his memory, the what-if questions take center stage. It could result in some of the most emotionally charged scenes Y&R has delivered in years if he wakes up believing he is still with Audra, believing in a version of their love that existed prior to betrayal and loss. The irony is almost poetic. Noah's mind has erased the pain, leaving only the passion, while Audra must confront the very memories she has tried to forget. Additionally, the show is able to explore Audra's vulnerability in a unique way thanks to this setup. Underneath her sharp exterior is a woman who had a lot of love and tragic losses. She might feel emotions she hasn't felt in a long time if she sees Noah, frail and broken, calling her name from his hospital bed. The audience would be torn between supporting this rekindling or fearing the toxicity that had previously defined them. The Ali factor, an insane love triangle forms Noah's current partner, Ali Nguyen, is caught in the middle of this emotional storm. Ali, with her sweet disposition, intelligence, and empathy, stands in stark contrast to Noah's chaotic relationship with Audra. Their relationship has been shown to be genuine and grounded in recent months, but Noah's attention has shifted to work and family issues, so there are signs of distance. Now, picture Ali walking into Noah's hospital room and hearing him yell for a different woman. It would be easy to feel her devastation. She would have to deal with the fear of losing him emotionally as well as physically, to a previous version of him that doesn't include her. This triangle between Noah, Ali, and Audra has the potential to become one of the show's most nuanced in a long time. Y&R thrives on emotional complexity. Sharon struggles in the past when her own loved one suffered from memory loss or mental instability may be analogous to Ali's struggle to reach Noah, who doesn't even remember her. In the meantime, Audra's temptation to return to Noah's life adds a morally ambiguous edge, whether out of guilt, love, or opportunism. Additionally, how Sharon and Nick will react is up for debate. Nick, always the protector, may take a stronger stance and warn Audra to stay away, while Sharon may encourage Ali to remain strong and remind Noah of their present. However, attempts to control the heart rarely succeed, as every Y&R fan is aware. Psychological layers. Memory and emotions dual reality. The psychological undercurrent of this storyline is what makes it so rich. Memory loss is frequently used as a plot device in soaps, but Y&R has the potential to investigate it in greater depth. Amnesia involves losing emotional context in addition to forgetting facts. Noah may recall falling in love, but not the reasons why it ended. He might feel a surge of affection for Audra when he saw her, but he wouldn't know the pain that followed. This creates a fascinating dual reality in which everyone around him is anchored in the present while he is still thinking about the past. This may appear to Noah to be a waking dream, a reassuring illusion in which love is straightforward and the world has not yet betrayed him. However, he may experience intense confusion, rage, and emotional collapse as memory fragments begin to return. Drama that grips for months could be fueled by the conflict between illusion and reality. In the interest of his mental health, How long will Sharon and Nick cooperate? How much longer will it be before Audra's conscience crumbles under the weight of lies? Will Noah experience resentment or gratitude for those who manipulated his fragile mind when his memories finally return? The line between compassion and manipulation in Audra's redemption arc, the potential effects this twist could have on Audra Charles as a character, are one of its most intriguing aspects. Audra has been portrayed as a scheming, ambitious, and frequently morally ambiguous character ever since she was first introduced. However, this plot twist gives her a brand new chance at redemption. It has the potential to humanize Audra in the eyes of both the audience and the characters around her if she genuinely steps up to help Noah through his confusion, not for personal gain but out of genuine love. However, temptation poses a threat. What if, at first, she tries to protect him, but then she gradually starts to like being needed again? What if she believes that rekindling their relationship is actually assisting him in healing? The history of soaps is full of such ambiguous morals. Zuleika Silva's layered performance has the emotional range to pull off a redemption arc that walks the line between right and wrong, which is something that the audience enjoys. Audra's character trajectory could be rewritten for years to come by watching her choose between compassion and self-interest. The Newman family scandal, emotional and moral challenges, Noah's memory loss will have ripple effects that go far beyond his romantic relationships. This is a deeply personal crisis for Nick and Sharon. Both of them have experienced unimaginable loss, including Faith's illness, Cass's death, and numerous instances of fear for their children. However, the agony of watching Noah lose not only his memory but also his sense of self is new. Nick, who has always been pragmatic, will probably push for harsh treatment because he wants his son back so badly. Sharon, always an empath, might be gentler and let Noah live in his fantasy until he is strong enough to face the truth. Fans may be reminded why the former couple's dynamic is still one of the most emotionally potent in soap opera history due to this philosophical divergence. In the interim, Victor Newman might step in, determined to use his power to get Noah the best medical care and, possibly, to keep some information about Noah's past secret if it puts the family's reputation in jeopardy. As Victor once more demonstrates that the Newman name comes first, anticipate tense scenes in the boardroom and hospital. A psychological and emotional rebirth in the bigger picture. This storyline is Noah Newman's symbolic rebirth in many ways. His relationships, with Sharon's son, Nick's heir, Ali's boyfriend, and Audra's ex, have defined him for years. He does, however, have a chance to rediscover who he truly is as a result of this trauma. Noah may begin to question not only his romantic past but also his purpose in Genoa City as he navigates the fog of forgotten memories. This could lead to new career opportunities, emotional awakenings, and disagreements with the expectations set by his family. Noah can emerge stronger, wiser, and more independent by rebuilding himself piece by piece, a true evolution rather than merely a recast adjustment. The road ahead, loss, love, and the tightrope between illusion and reality as the young and the restless delve deeply into Noah's fractured psyche. The upcoming weeks look like they will be emotionally charged. As his loved ones struggle to assist him in reclaiming his life, viewers can anticipate tender hospital moments, shocking confrontations, and emotional confessions. But the most important question remains: what will happen when Noah's memories return? Will he feel resentment toward Audra for not proving to him that they were still together? Will he realize that Ali was the one who truly stood by him through the darkness? Or will he break her heart once more? Additionally, and perhaps most intriguingly, is it possible that Noah will consider the possibility that the memories we lose are sometimes those that we were never meant to keep? This amnesia arc presents a unique opportunity for Y&R to transform it into a contemplation of love, loss, and identity. It has the potential to elevate Noah Newman from a supporting character to one of the show's emotional pillars if executed carefully. Fans also know that in Genoa City, no love ever truly dies, no matter how lost it was.